Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Welcome back. I love how Zach looks at me every time when the red light goes on because he's like, is Jeremy going to talk or is he just going to watch the red light? I just
got to make sure.
Just going to watch. Welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. It is 7:08, 45 degrees, heading up to 54 today on WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 and streaming live at WOBMAM.com and the Radio Pup app. You could join the conversation at 732-505-1160. In the studio right now, we are joined by Madeline Rice, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. Good morning, Madeline.
Good morning, man. That's a lot to say.
I have it down.
Wow.
Do you remember the show?
Radio Pup.
Do you remember the show Moonlighting?
Yes.
Do you remember when they answered
Bruce
the phone?
Willis, right?
Yeah, you remember when they answered the phone and the girl had like a 10-minute entrance to when she answered the phone, and then people would just hang up. So
yeah, but it wasn't at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I know. Thanks for reminding me.
You're
But
welcome.
that's okay. I'm good now because I have enough cookies to last me for the next 6 months.
And I'm so glad you're like, Madeline's coming, and I just hope she brought cookies because that's all that matters.
Listen, for what it's worth, Jim Gillick from the Boy Scouts didn't bring me a single kernel of popcorn.
Well, there you go.
So once again, showing me why I am proud enough to be a Girl Scout.
Man enough to be a Girl Scout.
To be a Girl Scout. All right. So, Madeline.
Yes, Jeremy.
Listen, I tried to tell you, this is not one of those like puff pieces. This is not this is not where we just go through Girl Scout stuff and we just like do Girl Scout propaganda.
Oh, you want dirt?
This is where we get down and dirty. We understand the true essence of Madeline Rice.
Oh, that's scary.
Right? Because you guys have all heard the other interviews. You've heard them where she comes in and she's all bubbly and she's fun and you guys are having fun. There's no fun today, Madeline.
No fun?
No fun today. No fun.
I'm taking my cookies and going
You ready?
home.
No. They're already in my possession. We have pictures. So, Madeline.
Yes.
Tell us a little about yourself, how you got to the position you're at. How did your path bring you to the Girl Scouts?
Well, I used to work for profit for a long time. I actually sold cosmetics for 17 years. So that's what I did. And then my path changed. I actually, on a very serious note, I lost my daughter to cancer. Right. And I decided I really wanted to change. I wanted to give back to the community. I wanted to give back the kindness that people have given to me and pay it forward. So I started working for the United Way of Ocean County and worked there for about a year and a half. And then an opportunity came to work for the American Cancer Society. And I worked there for a little over 8 years. And then an opportunity came to work for the Girl Scouts. And the Girl Scouts, my daughter is a Gold Award recipient, and she made her, went to the top of her game on Girl Scouts, loves Girl Scouts. And I really talked to her about it before I made the decision. But it really is a very important aspect of the community. And for young women, it's the only venue that's teaching them, courage, confidence, and character. And so I moved to the Girl Scouts now almost a year and a half ago. And it's really wonderful, exciting, and there are cookies here, so that also helps.
Right, that's key. So the Girl Scouts, I think all kidding aside, I think most people think of the Girl Scouts, they think of the sash, right? They think of the
beanie,
hat,
the
right?
beanie,
Yeah,
yes.
and they think of cookies.
Yeah.
But the Girl Scouts is really so much more, and you kind of hit on it with the 3 C's. But what does the Girl Scouts really mean to you?
Well, the Girl Scouts is just amazing. It's really about empowering young women to learn that they can do whatever they want. Those little badges, they do something and that they've never done before, and they get a badge when they achieve it. And then they wear that badge, and then they try something else that's a little harder. And as they get older, it gets harder and harder. But they achieve things, and they achieve them, teamwork. They learn how to lead. So it's really making women empowered to go out and try things. And we're really trying to introduce them to STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Right.
And really get them into those high-powered, high-demand careers. that have been dominated really by men. So we really want the girls to have equal footing. So we're really trying to introduce them and give them the courage to go out and do whatever it is they dream they want to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your daughter was a Gold Award winner?
Yes.
So we have the Gold Awards coming up. What is that?
Okay, so the Gold Award is the highest award that Girl Scout gives, and we are coming up on a very big time for us. It's the 100th anniversary celebration, and the Gold Award is the equivalent to what the Boy Scouts is the Eagle Award.
Okay.
Okay, but we are definitely underplayed, so we need everyone to understand that this is really a big deal. It's actually a little bit tougher to get. May I say that? I already did.
Sure.
So there you go. It's over 80 hours of community service for a girl to get. It has to be a sustainable project, something that's ongoing. It has to have global impact. And it's just they use a mentor in the community, and it really takes them. They can start it whenever they want. They make their bronze first, and then their silver, and then they go on to gold. And it usually takes them maybe about a year to do. But when they make their gold award, we're having a huge ceremony this year to celebrate the 100. We have a ceremony every year, but we're really trying to invite the community out to be part of this celebration, to see the girls and to see the projects. And we have a great event on June 2nd from 7 to 10 at the Old Mill in Spring Lake. And you are one of our sponsors. Thank you so much. Yes, you already committed. Got it. Got it on tape.
That's why I got the cookies. I was wondering.
And our event sponsor is the Lakewood Blue Claws, the Blue Claws Charities. They really believe in supporting the Girl Scouts. As you know, Jim's been on the board for a very long time, and they are our event sponsor. And New Jersey Natural Gas has just come on as a sponsor. So we have some great sponsors for our event this year. We really want to see the community come out. So you might have gotten an email with a save the date in your email box. Look at it, read it, and try and come out and support the young women who are really doing so much.
Right.
Last year, the girls, just through the girls who do the gold, silver, and bronze award, they gave over 38,000 hours of community service to Monmouth and Ocean County. So that's really great, and it's really teaching them philanthropy and leadership and all that. But we really need to support them now and come out and see what they've done. So come out on June 2nd and really rejoice in the fact that we have so many great young women in this community.
Cool. So June 2nd, that's my son's 15th birthday. So
there you go.
That's good. And I think he actually did say to me when I asked him last week, I said, Josh, if you could do anything you wanted for your 15th birthday.
I'm sure.
He said, gosh, is there a Girl Scout event that day? Because that would really be my thing.
Why would he not want to be surrounded by
yes.
girls?
Right.
Come on.
Right. And
it's like a dream.
There seems like a Donald Trump reference in here somewhere, but we're going to move along. I do want to just call your attention. I think... Did you not say that it was more difficult to achieve than being an Eagle Scout? It actually
is. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Sorry.
So right here on the Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin show, I think we're gonna have to schedule it. It looks like we're gonna have a Boy Scouts versus Girl Scouts showdown.
Popcorn versus
right.
cookies.
Popcorn
I win.
versus cookies. Right. I think it's gonna
Gold
be
versus
on.
Eagle.
It's on like Donkey Kong. So when we come back with Madeline Rice from the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, she's gonna talk to us. She's gonna give us one of her feel-good stories about a young lady who got courage, commitment, et cetera, et cetera. She was empowered by the Girl Scouts. No pressure whatsoever, Madeline. I'm sure you have that right in your holster. Be right back.
Stay tuned for Preferred Company with Joel Markell and Marianne Levy at 8. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin continues next. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Make a difference at the Jersey Shore. 732-505-1160. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160, 1310, and WOBMAM.com.
Seriously, Kevin Williams doing Bum Rogers commercial. I mean, can you believe that guy's 60? Guy, he looks better at 60 than I look at 42. It's really kind of depressing, to be honest with you. Anyway. It is 45 degrees, heading up to 54 here at WOBM AM 1160 and 1310, and streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com. 721-732-505-1160 if you want to join the conversation. I am joined this morning by Madeline Rice of the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. And when we left you with that strategically placed teaser for Madeline. She's going to share with us a success story, about a young lady, no doubt, who suffered from a lack of confidence and now has been empowered by the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. So, Madeline, take it away.
Well, as you know, many of our girls, they serve on our boards. We really do empower them. So you made me pick one, so I'm going to pick one. So speaking at one of our board meetings, this young lady stood up and talked about how she was bullied. And she moved here from a different location, and she kind of didn't fit in. She didn't have any friends, and she was bullied, and she joined Girl Scouts. And now the girl was going off to college, and she talked about the fact that Girl Scouts really gave her a place to belong and teach her how to step out of her own shell. And she just really is amazing. She's now going to a pretty impressive college and for law. So she's going to be talking a lot.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's really amazing to hear those stories over and over again about what Girl Scouts means to young women. And, we all know about the drugs and everything going on in the community and all the things that are bad for kids. And Girl Scouts is something you can do for your kid that's really going to make them excel and teach them skills they can take through their whole life.
Right. And, we talked a lot. We talk a lot about this in all seriousness that, the society we live in, it used to be that when we were kids, we could just go out and play, play whatever in the neighborhood. And, it was a different environment. And, I remember riding my bike to the Ocean County Mall or walking to school in third grade. It was, 2 miles or whatever, and it wasn't a big deal. We don't live in that world anymore, right? We live in a world where we have to be much more sheltered.
Yeah,
and,
I was talking to Mitch Little at a networking we were at, and he's man enough to be a Girl Scout.
Right.
And he was telling us about, what's going on with heroin and things in the community. And it's just amazing how this is all going on around us, and it's really scary. It can be very scary, especially if you have young kids.
Right.
Hi, Sue. My buddy just passed.
Well, that's true, and thanks. That was great. Thank you, Madeline, for saying hi to Sue in the middle of our show. We're not live.
Sorry.
Anyway,
sorry.
That was you're
BFFs.
right. You're right. So it's important that we be able to give our kids activities that are meaningful and will help them out. So how many? I don't think anybody realizes the size of the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. So how many kids are we talking about involved?
Okay, well, we have over 11,000 girl members, and then we have over 4,000 adult members and over 1,000 troops. So, Girl Scouts really, we are the best thing for a girl to do, to get involved in. And we really do have a lot of competition, if you will. Basically, dance and all those other wonderful things, and cheerleading, all those wonderful things that girls can also be involved in. Those things are great. But we really do want girls to look into Girl Scouts. It's something that you can, just gain so much from and really need to be involved in. And I hope that, moms and dads that are listening will think about, involving their girls. The cookie sales, we have great cookies, but it really teaches girls philanthropy. It teaches them how to handle money. They go on great trips. They do all kinds of exciting things. All summer long, these girls are going to, Paris and London and sending back pictures. We post them on our website. It's just amazing the opportunities that Girl Scouts opens up for girls.
Oh, I want to go on Girl Scout trips. I want to go to Paris and London. Anyway,
telling you. All
right. Well, okay. So we're serving a lot of kids. We're helping with self-esteem, et cetera, et cetera. So tell us, how many of those cookies are you selling, like here at the? I can't begin to fathom it, because I think I get hit with like 100 requests. Are you selling a lot of cookies?
Our girls are very good entrepreneurs, and we sell a lot of cookies. So they begin in the beginning of the second week of January, and we start taking orders. And then you're going to start to see them all at booth sales and in the malls and things, selling cookies. And the Monmouth Mall actually gives us a little kiosk where we can sell our cookies.
So be right back with Madeline Rice. She's going to tell us what she could do with her magic wand and change something in our community.
I have a wand.
Coming up next, the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River, it's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. 735. 45 degrees, heading up to 54 here at WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Radio WOBM AM. Radio Pup app, WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160. Here with Madeline Rice of the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. Madeline was just telling me they actually sell over 1 million boxes of Girl Scout cookies at the Jersey Shore every year.
Yes.
And how much of that money stays in Ocean County?
All the money stays local.
All of it stays local.
All the money stays local. The girls use it for trips and things, or they donate it, or they do they buy things in the community to give back. So it's really amazing. Last year, some of the girls took $5,000 that they earned and bought a bulletproof vest for one of the officers in Toms River.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, all right. So this is where I give you some time. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Talk to me. What do you have? What kind of upcoming events, things like that, do we have for the Girl Scouts? Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad you asked, Jeremy. As you know, we always have our Man Enough to Be a Girl Scout campaign. So you're part of it. We have some great people in the community across Monmouth and Ocean County who have stepped up as men. And we have New Jersey Natural Gas and the Blue Claws as our sponsors. So if you would like to join us, we do some really great things, have a great calendar of events if you're part of that program. So be man enough to be a Girl Scout. We'll put your video. Go on IamManEnough.com and you can look at the videos and sign up right there. We are also having our Woman of Distinction Gala, and that is Friday, April 1st. And that is a huge event that we do every single year. And just to honor just really wonderful women in the community. We have a Junior Woman of Distinction. We have our community partner. And this year we have a Man Enough that we're going to be honoring, and that's Jim DeAngelis. So we have some really great things, and it is April 1st at the Eagle Oaks Country Club. And if you would like tickets or more information, you can call me at 732-349-4499, extension 230, or go on JerseyShoreGirlScouts.org.
Awesome.
You welcome.
All right, good. All right, so Madeline.
Jeremy.
Madeline.
Yes.
So you have...
Here's the wand.
Here's your magic wand.
Here's the wand.
Okay? I'm giving it to you right now. It's got pixie dust inside of it. It does all kinds of amazing things. You could change one thing, do one thing in our community to positively impact the sector you serve. Mm-hmm. Okay? What is that magic wand doing?
It's changing the perception of what people think Girl Scouts is. Because a lot of people, we love our cookies, but we are so much more than cookies. And we really need to understand that Girl Scouts is really very important to developing a strong young woman. And, we do so much more than cookies. Last year, we gave over 14 scholarships to girls. So when you enter Girl Scouts, there's all kinds of things that become available to you. We have the STEM and the STEAM technologies, robotics, all kinds of things that people don't realize they get involved in when they get involved in Girl Scouts. So if I could change one thing, it would be the perception about what people think about Girl Scouts and the importance of having your girl involved in our program.
Right. And, I think that's great. And I think it's funny because we kind of hear that every time we ask that question is it's either building awareness, changing perceptions. We just had Carlos Rodriguez from the food bank on, and he was talking about the perception that folks at the food bank are all homeless or that it's our working poor that we're serving. And I think Girl Scouts does a lot of those same things. Is we don't realize necessarily that, all kids need to work on self-esteem at some point or another. Some are born and they never have a problem and they're confident and that's fine. And they may not necessarily be the target demographic for Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, but more often than not, I think our kids need that little push, need to feel a sense of belonging and that they're part of something. And I think Girl Scouts is just another vehicle to allow them to do that. And you and your team obviously do a great job over there at the Girl Scouts.
Well, thank you. We're very proud of our work. We really are. And, we really need the community come alongside us and say it's important to make sure we continue. And once you're a Girl Scout, you're always a Girl Scout. And we have a great alumni as well. So if you were a Girl Scout in the past, please give us a call. We have a great alumni that we're putting together. Some of the the very successful alumni are going to be mentoring some of our girls, and girls just coming out of college are going to be getting more involved. So that's a project we're really starting to get involved in more and more. But so once a Girl Scout, always a Girl Scout.
Cool. And so, and by the way, once I'm man enough to be a Girl Scout, am I always man enough to be a Girl Scout, or do
you are always
okay.
man enough to be a Girl Scout?
Okay. So I do owe you though, Madeline, because as we will
you
recall,
owe me, Jeremy.
I owe you big time because last year you got me to dance.
I did
at the Girl Scouts dancing
and
with the Star
event. And your cutout
event.
still lives in infamy.
And my cardboard cutout continues. Flat Jeremy continues to make its way around town.
Around town, yes.
Yes, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, it's really fantastic. So
you're welcome.
There is YouTube video of me dancing.
Yep.
So it's really I couldn't possibly ask for any more embarrassing moments than you have been able to give me over the last year. So thank you so much,
You're
Madeline.
so welcome. It's what I do. Thanks.
All right, great. Madeline Rice, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. One more time, if somebody wants to get involved or reach out, where do they go?
JerseyShoreGirlScouts.org, or phone number is 732-349-4499. My extension's 230.
Awesome. Always great to see you, Madeline.
Thank
you for the cookies.
Thank you for all you do,
and,
really.
And I think the local businesses are very happy because I will obviously have to be purchasing a new wardrobe to fit into my clothes after I eat these cookies. Thanks again, Madeline. We'll be back right after this.